what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, listen, I don't know who the PR firm is. I don't know what the legal counsel has up. I will say one thing: keep it coming, because they destroying Diddy more than we could ever do. If you guys don't know, Diddy got dragged for that fake non-apology, apologizing to the moon, the stars, back again, and anybody else he may hurt. So I guess he apologized to humanity. Maybe, do you know Diddy then came back and this PR legal team, what is going on, had the nerve to say that Diddy is the reason why he didn't actually say Cassie's name, which I thought was the most disrespectful thing, because he was referring to the video. And people are like, he wasn't talking about Cassie. Who was he talking to? Literally in his Miami home, looking like he's on vacation, talking about some, yeah, I'm sorry, with evil in his eyes. I had to laugh and been like, who is this PR people? Seriously, they the ops. You better make sure none of your PR people ever worked for the feds. But anyway, let me just be clear about this, okay? Diddy now says that the reason he didn't speak on Cassie is because he's barred from speaking about Cassie publicly due to a strict NDA settlement before the apology over 2016 assault video. Now, I just want to say a couple of things. One, we did say that Cassie 100% signed an NDA. 100%. So all that stuff, Cassie could write a book. How? Where? And give back that alleged rumored 30 million? No, here's what is going on with that, okay? Listen, first of all, I think that at the end of the day, let's read this article because it's funny. It's worse than we could have thought, right? First of all, do you actually even believe this? Of course not. This sounds like damage control on what everybody's called Diddy out on. About not actually saying her name, being disrespectful, not apologizing directly, and all this other stuff. This is also a way, I think. Now, everybody's laughing at Diddy, and I am too. And his PR people, I see what I think their mission is. They're trying to put doubt in people's name. And a lot of like vermin in the rap industry is coming out and being like, what's the big deal? Like everybody hits their girl. And I'm like, baby, the time of reckoning is here. But I think that people also want to believe that Diddy's not going after Cassie because he also signed an NDA. How come you're not calling Cassie a liar? How come this? How come that? Well, first of all, after that tape, you can't, right? But at the end of the day, Diddy's like, I haven't spoken about that because I'm not allowed to speak out about that because of the NDA. Because here's another thing I know about NDAs. You're also not allowed to say you have an NDA in place. At least I'm guessing that's what I heard about Diddy's NDA. All right, let's get into this, right? So he's allegedly barred from speaking out. Let's see what this ish says. Sean Diddy Combs has come under fire for his apology to his ex Cassie after a surveillance footage captured his 2016 assault on the singer. I do want to point out that Diddy said, oh, this one time. It's been revealed that remember when he was like, I lost my temper that one time. And I said, Misa Hilton Brim has entered the chat. Kim Porter has entered the chat. Everybody has entered the chat. Roger Bonds came out and lit Diddy's butt on fire. We'll do a video about that later, okay? It's now been revealed that there is no legal reason why he did not mention her name in his video. It's also now been revealed the legal reason why he did not mention her name in his video addressing the footage amid the ongoing backlash. Is there a legal reason why you lied the first time and your enough is enough and said that you were innocent? Does your NDA doesn't prohibit you about lying that it never happened. Your NDA doesn't prohibit you from misleading the public. Your NDA doesn't prohibit you from, not until you're called dead the right to do you admit anything, but it stopped you from saying, I am sorry, Cassie. Maybe. You know what? Whoever Diddy's PR team is, I know they thought they did something. Yeah, but we can just say the NDA. Unfortunately, it seems like y'all living in la la land because that doesn't track. I know it tracks in PR school and legal and on paper, but in real life, it just doesn't. It didn't land the way y'all thought it landed. Y'all need to start having Diddy's team needs to start having I don't know what they call them, focus groups with real humans and not like Cabbage Patch dolls and teddy bears lined up on chairs, falling to the side while they have Diddy practice his apology video. I still can't get over that apology video, y'all. Diddy in that apology video, he really honestly like it looked like he had taped it a million times. It looked like he was just tired. His eyes from his fake crime were red. He couldn't even do anything, literally. And it looked like they had, you know, in presidential debates, they have like the president stand and like they recreate this when you're practicing for presidential debates. They recreate the stage in like the little debate camp, and they have somebody that looks like your opponent, like coming at you, asking you questions, going back and forth. So when you get on the stage, you're ready for battle, right? However, I don't think they did that with Diddy. I think they literally got Baby Love to get all her doll babies, all her American Girl and baby dolls and all the, and Roots things, and they were all like hunched over on the chair, all the teddy bears and dolls just looking at them, right? Slumping down, falling down. And he was being like, yo, Cassie, yo, no, not Cassie, yo, I got an apology. And then you saw little teddy bear slide to the side. Yo, I think that's what's happened. That's why Diddy is showing up and showing out because it's a GD mess. Anyway, sources familiar with their settlement reached back in November 2023, said it included a very strict NDA. I do know one thing about NDAs. You are not allowed to talk about whether there's an NDA. Um, it included a very strict NDA, which forbade both parties from speaking out about each other publicly. There's a surveillance video published on CNN. It came from the feds. I don't know. Do y'all really think that Cassie edited a compilation video, right? Where did she even get the video from? Edited the compilation video down and then submitted it to Radar Online. You guys, this is the feds knocking. Answer the door. All right. The surveillance video published on CNN, and CNN is the feds, sent shockwaves as it showed Diddy shoving, kicking, and dragging the Me and You songstress. And the court docs from her now settled lawsuit obtained by Radar, she detailed how he allegedly became extremely intoxicated and blanked her in the face, giving her a black eye. After he fell asleep, mind you, this was in the middle of a freak off. He gave her a black eye. After he fell asleep, she tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Diddy awoke and began screaming at her. Okay. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed at her. Then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. He then wanted to apologize directly to Cassie after the footage surfaced, but TMZ reported he was unable to for those reasons. It was claimed that his attorneys very closely reviewed his comments before he ever posted them to Instagram. Furthermore, do they really think they're helping Diddy? Do they really think they helped Diddy? And not only that, the way he did that, do you think an apology? And this is for those idiots that said, oh, what? Diddy just apologized to save court. Diddy settled to save his self because Cassie had more. Furthermore, it was noted that the music mogul has 3 lawsuits he's still facing that include some of the same allegations Cassie brought toward him following the raid. Due to these factors, Diddy's legal team has been on edge about him making public statements, considering his own words could potentially be used against him in court. In his apology caption, "I'm truly sorry," he could have apologized after the settlement. He could have apologized before the settlement. He could have did a lot of things. I still don't understand this legal strategy. To me, it looks like Diddy's losing, but we'll see. Maybe this is like some 3D chess. I don't understand. But Diddy did say his behavior was inexcusable while revealing that he sought professional help. But um, Roger Bond said, you then went on to beat other people. Anyway, Cassie's lawyer, Meredith Firetog, partner at Wigmore LLP, fired back that Diddy's most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he's hurt. She said when Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation. And no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words. I know I'm not. Y'all, let me know. Are you buying this? Anything that Diddy is selling? I'm not. But let me know if you are. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.